Everybody, Flash Horizon here with another little Let's Play. Today we're looking at the Pegasus Expedition. First of all, thanks very much to the Strategy Informer for getting me the key. I shall put a link in the description for the video for the Strategy Informer. We're a collection of content creators for both written media, social media, Twitch, YouTube, covering in the main strategy games. But if you follow the link into the Strategy Informer, it will take you to all our content creators, everything we do. Well, it's a great little community, and yeah, love you to come and join us. But anyway, what is the Pegasus Expedition all about? This is a story-driven sci-fi grand strategy game set in a key moment for humankind survival. Facing an overwhelming threat at home, humanity sends expeditions to the Pegasus Galaxy in a desperate attempt to find a refuge for the population of Earth. This came out October 2022, and it's got mostly positive reviews on Steam. Now, there'll be a video somewhere in my Trials and Tries library, because this came out as part of a Steam festival last year, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So when Seth, the Strategy Informer, said, "Do you want to cover?" I was like, "Yeah, go on, I'll have it." Right, let's dive in. Difficulty normal. I'm not going to show any of this. We start the expedition to the Pegasus Galaxy as director of the Zeus Link fleet. Okay, start. This is good. Provided it. Like I say, I'm not going to mess about this. So that's what we've got. Minerals. Relations value. Yes, changing this will change how difficult the game is essentially, as well as if you get it to like brutal, yeah, really, just a little bit, and you go easy, yes, just go normal. See various settings in there, audio. Now I have left the volume on because there is audio. I'm just hoping that YouTube doesn't tell me off for it, because you'd be surprised the amount of things you can get copyright strikes for. But anyway, new game. Start. We're in charge of Zeus Link fleet. Humanity is at war. 2216 Britain's at war. You sentient life from known as the Colossus was threatening the Earth, leaving humanity little choice but to start seeking refuge elsewhere. This Pegasus Expedition was an attempt to achieve that. The three partisans sent their fleets, best fleets on the expedition. The rest focused on defending Earth if the expedition returned. The Zeus Link fleet sent by European Union was put under your command, Director. It's helped you to make a difference. I wish you could pause this to give you a better chance to read this, but you can't. Grand Admiral Elodie Perron.
Soldiers, colleagues, you all know very well why we are here and what we are about to do soon. First, remember this moment, and remember the stakes. We will risk ourselves on behalf of everything you care about and everyone you ever knew. And when the time comes, you will be troubled. You will doubt. We all will. At that very moment, remember this. Do your best. Do what you can, and it will be enough. It will be enough if anything in our power can be. There's no telling how this is going to end. But in the end, one thing will be certain. That we gave it all we had.
Nice little intro. It would be interesting. I'd be interested if you could play one of the other powers. So what we've got? Let's have a look what we've got. Move further into the galaxy. So we've got admirals, governors, operatives. That's characters basically. Up here we've got minerals, basic resource, Earth, construction advanced, population. Energy, your standard stuff. Okay, over here we've got overview. So produce into a fleet. So let's have a look what we've got. The goals are pretty standard. So we're gonna, and then you right click on there. There we go. Welcome to the Pegasus Galaxy, Director. The Pegasus Expedition has now officially begun. A perimeter around the portal has been formed, and the main force has moved through it. When you first time you load this in, it's a lot more tutorial, I think. So far it's going according to plan, you could say. So we are the spearhead of the expedition. I'm not sure what effect this has, but again, having done this already, I don't know what else is going to be. Full of short of readiness to steam the high, so we've packed the hardest punch, honestly. Quite possibly the World Emergency Conference decided it's also first expedition fleet of the first expedition fleet of the US and Al Mustra fleet of the Darius Combine that will participate. Oh blimey, that's a mouthful and a half, isn't it? Yeah, well, what about the rest of the world? We couldn't pull all our forces from Earth. The Colossals will reach it in less than 5 years unless we slow them down somehow. The losses the Chinese fleet suffered in our first attempt to defend the Nova Baron colony were high. 2 years wasn't enough time to patch them up. I saw that firsthand. It was pretty rough. So now they'll just jump in front of that truck again and hope it helps us. Blimey, yes. It's not the nicest task, but they're buying us time no matter what the cost. Simple as that. So basically, the Chinese fleets are sacrificing themselves for us. Nice of them. How detailed a plan do we actually have? The level of intel we had beforehand was limited at best. Yeah, we could have made a detailed plan, but without the relative info, it would be pretty useless from square one. So we really did just jump into the unknown. If you had a better ideas for the plan, you could have brought up a little earlier. It's not like anyone would have listened. So basically, we've got no plan. The best thing about having no plan, it means it can't go wrong. It's just the main critique, what's referring them back home. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Little chit chat. Jump past that. Very well. That's what for now. Okay. It's already approaching Zokhar system. In there, we've got to set up some infrastructure, assess the surroundings, and start making ourselves permanent. My teams are still on the other side. Once they come through, they can set us up. We'll start making sense of all the information we should already be collecting. Oh, we are. Don't worry, Dr. Lorenz. So we've got diplomat. Does that leave the question of dividing the initial system to us and our allies? I presume the logistics will demand that. Grand Admiral Prawn, Director Soundtruck, we've got an urgent transmission from the recon units in the Zokhar system. Well, what is it about? This is a rather important meeting we're having. If you notice, the guys are shifting to each other. I know, man, but it's that they've made contact. Okay.
It took 9 hours. 9 hours in the Pegasus Galaxy, and we were at war. They didn't fire warning shots. And we weren't going to take it lying down.
Let me know if you've played this. Let me know think about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps the channel loads. Your strategy will determine how a fleet. Yeah, when you first load this up, you do get talked through. When you first load it up, you do get talked through the different options you can have for playing these missions. Determine how a fight. The strategy will determine how a fleet will fight in battle. Its effects range from position to any combat modifiers they achieve. Once you have changed your strategy, you can change your fleet's angle of approach by dragging the battle group indicators. All means allowed strategies are methods of winning a battle with no regard to any rules of engagement. This results in strategies that are much more effective ways to win a battle, but word of us using such strategies will travel throughout the galaxy and severely harm our galactic reputation. That one. They also enable the use of a fleet's nuclear arsenal, but using them will further harm our reputation. Cautious advance, frontal assault. Let's go with frontal assault. A fast, brutal, reckless focused assault on the heart of the enemy system with the aim of crippling their command. We've got hunting, heavily split attack meant to cause pressure on the edges of the system as well as its core. Extremely aggressive strategy, hit the enemy from all sides with fast, deadly strike groups. Okay. Stage assault, victory at any cost. Let's go with lightning strike is all means allowed. Ah, look, that's where it's all means allowed. Let's go with all means allowed and just hit them. Okay, see if I can. Hang on. Like this. Okay. So if you drag it round, it changes what they're going at. Okay. I'll be present. So let's go like this. Start combat. Lightning strike. In we go. Let's have a close-up look what's going on. once you're in, is you've got very little control what's going on. We've won that, so we're all fairly done. LAD Grand Admiral, Minister of Interior, what the hell's going on there? We've made contact with something that appears sentient, perhaps somewhat humanoid, and operates heavily on space vessels. They fired on sight and we returned fire. We destroyed a small unit in the Zocca system, probably a garrison. So whatever they are, we're now at war with them. Excellent. What would you do if an unidentified fleet appeared out of nowhere in your solar system? They must be terrified right now. So he's a scientist bloke. She's our Minister of the Interior. I just hope we didn't start something irreversible. It is unfortunate, but I do not see how we could have done anything differently. If we could have done, but they'd probably been... Our only first contact experiences is based on the Colossals, and they never negotiated at all. That is what we've experienced so far. I'd love to know more about these Colossals. So what now? I still don't have my people here, but I'd like to send a team to investigate the enemy remains on the Zocca system. Zokhar. You do that when you can. In any case, the Zocca system is now secure, and we need to move in and start setting ourselves up as soon as possible. That hasn't changed. Okay. Upgrade available. So, okay, so hold the Zocca system, move further into Galaxy. Auto build. So we got anything else we can do? Quests, side quests, science. Okay, so let's just enter in here. Yeah, when you first load into the game, you do get a bit of a tutorial on it. So let us move that way. Well, let's go like Starland. I won't go that way. So here we are. Turn to early September. Okay. Chapter 1. The Shining New Horizon.
This was it. We were here with very limited time and nearly endless pressure from home. For better or worse, this was our final plan. We would soon get to see how it would play out.
Yes, the first time you load in, it does give you a lot more detailed guide as to what you've got to do. So allies have started moving through the portal and occupying nearby star systems. Very good. Well, we've now surveyed the Zocca system. It's not exactly a paradise. Unfortunately, not the planets we have are either toxic, unstable, overly hot, radioactive. I think we get the picture. Whether you're hot, pleasant or not, so if you're ready to move, we should immediately send them to occupy further systems. That means actively causing more conflict with the new civilization we've met. It does. We need some territory and they haven't even mounted a retaliatory attack. One could say that they appear kind of weaker state we should perhaps take advantage of. Having some depth on our defences wouldn't hurt either. Do we really need to expand that fast? Were you listening, sir? Would you rather have as many refugees on a toxic or radioactive planet? We still don't know if it will come to that. Okay. Excuse me. Yep. It's weird because... Okay, just the deck wave is ready and waiting. Very well. It does. The enemy's presence seems rather weak. We don't know how long that will last. So I believe we'd rather fight an easier battle now than an unpredictable one later. We've agreed to leave some the other close systems to our allies for logistical reasons. So our only direction is that this is the only direction there is. We'll have more options once we have a foothold. I would not consider the Zocca system alone to be that. Okay. Well, let's get on with it. Okay. Right. The Raw clan. Yeah, so you do get a bit of more of a kind of tutorial filter when you first load in, but it would be nice if you could turn that on off because I'm not seeing where you can do. It assumes once you've done it once, it assumes that you can know what you're doing. Right, so we have to pick a fleet to fight this lot. So we've got repair fleet. Fleet can't move or defend for 3 turns. Right, let's because they look rather battered, they do. The system both sides pick a. When you fight over a system, both sides pick a fleet to be used for battle. If the defender wins and the attacker has more than one fleet, the attacker can then try and attack with the remaining fleet. The last. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so we can fight, fleet, or auto. Let's fight this again. So, fight. Enemy present. So, how do we want to do this one? If we do cautious advance, frontal assault is just basically combat plus damage reduction. Or we go hunting detachments, but can we scroll out? That's as far as I'm going it. So we've got 2 coming from that way. I'm going to try and overwhelm them into lightning strike, stage assault. Your strategy to determine how a fleet will fight will affect his positioning. Once you've chosen to do, what does this do? This well coordinated in 4 consecutive ways. I don't want to do that. I'd rather come everybody at once. Victory at any cost. Let's go with frontal assault. Brutal and reckless. Let's not do this. Brutal and reckless. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Give it 20% retreat threshold. Hunting groups. We've got 2 coming in there, 2 coming in there, and 1 coming in here. Let's try hunting detachments. Make cause pressure on edges as well. I'm not sure I want to do that. I don't know. Stage assault. A well-coordinated attack in 4 consecutive waves. This is difficult. Let's just go with lightning strike. It's difficult to know where that works because but I don't know where they're. Defense station, rock. Oh, this is where they are. So we've got rock is there. They're on rock. Okay. Okay, where the hell are these people? Left click to focus. Okay, let's go lightning strike, start combat. Everybody's coming in. Uncontested. And then they need to move in. Enemy present. We're winning that battle. Now they need to then move in. They'll then beam into that lot. They're going to go into them, which victory imminent. So if they'll come into there, I suppose with me it's trying to overwhelm them in certain points. They're legging it. So we're taking it with victories imminent on all of these. We're losing that battle, evenly matched. Victory imminent. So if this defeat imminent, enemy presence. We've lost that battle there. We're going to lose this one as well if we're not careful. Defeat imminent. Retreat. That didn't go well, did it? Okay, retreat into 1. Buildable. So now we've got 43-22. Let's fight this one. Yeah, that didn't go so well, did it? Let's go with a cautious advance, because the last one's a bit of a disaster, wasn't it, really? Cautious advance. Let's speed up a little bit. Your ground. Okay, victory imminent. Okay. Enemy present. They're coming side to side. We've coming from 2 sides. Uncontested. They're going to go into that one. Scattered. Of course, advanced scattered defense. Okay. They've retreated from there. Right. Okay. So we've got this line here now. So this one. 80. We'll fight this one again, just because the last one was a disaster. We'll fight this one. Okay, so we've got again. Let's go with caution. They've hold the line. They're holding the line. So what does hold the line do? 3 battle groups. No retreat. Combat modifiers. because that's cautious advance. Let's go cautious advance again. 2 battle groups. See if we can outnumber them at any point. They're going to come into there, and then they're going to migrate to that lot there. They're going to take them on. They're going to go to there. Victory imminent. Now this lot need to jump over there sharpish. There they go, across the star system. Victory imminent. That was easy done. Okay, 82 v 54. Unable to flee for attack, so let's do it. It's not giving us a just conflict. Okay. Do we fight or flee? No, let's flee that one. Let's get out of that one. Now we have a bit more than the Zaka system Doctor so passionately dislikes. We should do something useful with them. Okay. Yep, so if you don't mind, Director, I'd like to show you the plans we've made to best use of... Okay. Since there won't be a second chance, it's important we get this right first time, so please see to it, sir. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay. So what have we got then? So we've got Zaka system. So we've got our fleet was defeated. Okay, deployed, dismiss. Victorious. We found great resource in where left click to focus respective location. We found great amount of resources in Karoon after dismantling the enemy command station. Okay, you've got taken control of the Karoon star system. Build 3 outposts, 1 military, 1 military. Okay. Buildable. So let's do buildable. Let's put it on here. Toxic atmosphere. Rare, earth rich. Build an outpost. Okay, rare, earth rich. So build an outpost. So we're gonna earth rich, shipyard post, research post. Let's do the research post. Understood. Okay. It is habitation. These are levels of habitation that can be planets and moons. Okay, we've done that one. Okay. Build one on this planet. Outpost, so upgrade available. Population built to produce power from several sources. Build one on this planet. Okay. Right, so let's go over to here now. Unstable magnetic field. Additional pull. So if I come out of here now, and can we come out as auto build? Toggle to this when it's active. At the end of turn, your remaining resource will be used. Let's tick auto build for the time being. So if I return to star map, how do I get back to the star map? We say Zakar system. Okay, so upgrade available. He wants me to build all 3. Okay. Shipyard industrial output. What have we got on here? Unstable matter. Extreme updates. No, it's like it's not exactly build 3. Okay. Well. What's that one like? This is unstable matter, toxic atmosphere, hazardous, weak magnetic radiation, desert world, low gravitational pull. Okay, we can't build there. Okay, let's build a shipyard here. It doesn't seem to make a difference, and we'll build what we've got left to build. We'll build the industrial outpost there. Okay. Okay, so then understood. Okay, exit the star. Right, here we go. We're back in. So, oh, okay. So we've built there. Okay, we've built here. What we've got over here now? Enter the system. Buildable. Ship graveyard. Oh, Ship graveyard. The ice is covered after beauty. But the remains of old ships here can increase mineral extraction by 10%. Okay, stational pull. Anything larger than an outpost, okay. That affects what we can build, I assume, then. That's ice beauty, that's what we're on. That one there. Alien ruins. Abandoned here. Earth construction. Alien ruins. So if I was to go here, so if I was to build an outpost here, minerals, let's go with that one there. So we've built on here. What else have we got? We've looked at that. No atmosphere. Okay, so we can't do much there, so let's now return out of that. Return to the star map. Okay. Fleets. Have we got a repair fleet ability here? Okay, so let's come out of this one a second. So if I was to go, I'm out of there actually, come out of there. So if we go, okay, if I come out of here now, if I go to you, you're there, repair fleet, 4 turns, they're both repairing, okay. I want to move you, I'm going to move to there. Not enough movement points without movement points, okay. Exhausted. I'll stand by. So let's move you into there. You into there. Okay, you into there. Let's get you. Move you into there then. And move you into there. You get 2. Those bits. So this picture represents the movement points. You're there. That's the. Is it hours? Okay, we've got that in a minute. Okay, and I'm going to move you. I'm going to leave you there actually. So let's look at what we've got over here then. These things, that's the first expeditionary fleet. These must be our allies. Darius. Soccer system. Okay. Local production. Interesting. Okay, so these must. These are our. Sol. These are 2 allies. I'm assuming they control their own building. I'm assuming. Okay, so shipbuilding, diplomacy. Let's just see what happens if I press that now. So let's just go and turn. Okay. Happiness is 100%. All the different people going. Okay. Turn 3. The lead ships of the First National Fleet and the Mustamara have established themselves here in the Vec and Seeker systems respectively. They would like to discuss the situation. They've called the first meeting of the Earth War Council, or the EWC for short. Okay. It's an assembly of the militaries of the fleet. Yes, but I'll maintain a connection with you throughout the meeting, so we aren't making any decisions without your approval. Yeah, fair enough. When we so we are ready. Are we ready to send? I really do too. I wonder how relevant some of these conversations are. Whether it actually affects anything, or whether it's just window dress. I'm intrigued. Again, let me know. What's your experience with these choices you make? Because from what I've seen so far, you have to pick all the choices. Welcome to colleagues, or is this just kind of setting a bit of a background? Welcome to the meeting of the Earth War Council. That's a mouthful. I'll muster that. Admiral Reed, okay, good to meet you too. Interesting command structure. Soldiers shouldn't shoulders lead kind of military. Yeah, the military part isn't the whole truth, Admiral Reed. Perhaps not. We've found ourselves fighting for every planet and star. Radio reports of the first contact are not ideal, but hard to avoid. Whatever they are, we've hit a soft spot. I would even call it ideal. Based on the bits and pieces we've managed to translate, we're fighting a political entity called the Raw Clan, which is part of a much larger civilization called the Malskrath. Again, Apologise if I've butchered that pronunciation. So this is when I played down. This was the part I struggled with. We're running away from Earth because it's about to get destroyed or taken over. We're finding out by doing that, we're becoming exactly what we're running away from. So I struggle with this because again, that's exactly what we're doing. We're running from Earth because something called Cosmos is going to obliterate it, we assume, and then we're finding him. But to find him, we're actually. Well, they attacked us, but we're actually going to go into another star system and take over another star system from other people. So we've become exactly what we're running away from. Hi, the rest of you viewers. We haven't made contact with other clans of theirs. This is all based on information we've gained from rather sizable male Scrath, again, population in the Shotco system. That's even better. If they'd want to defend this raw clan, they've already been here, so there's nothing stopping us from taking over everything they have. Again, we've just become everything that we're running away from. That feels like excessive. Our needs are excessive as well. We didn't come here to play. Does the Zeus Link have a stance on the issue? We should avoid. Let Elodie decide. We should avoid excessive aggression, but we can't stop here. I admit that we should refrain from excessive answer or provoking anyone else, but pacify the raw should take priority. Very well, so be it. Now that was a decision would have affected everything, I assume. Right, so we've got they're repairing. They've got 2 movement words. Can they get to there? They can. Well, they can. We've got nothing else coming through. Okay. So let's work out. They've got a sizable chunk over there. Once they finish repairing, they're just going to hold the line there. In the meantime, that's going to expand. Click here to expand the fleet card, other information. These are units in your fleet in their current condition. When your fleet is a system that provides unit construction, you should build new units by clicking on the first empty slot. Okay, cool, understood. Okay. Equipment, these are improvements contextual fleets to cost. Understood. Flagship. If it's destroyed, okay, I've lots of information. Displaying a fleet, don't want to do that. Okay, so if I go, so first of all, what we need to do first of all is go into construction. Understood. Entering exit system. Okay. Diplomacy. So what have we got? Buildable. That's they're building some research outpost. Okay, shipyard. Can we build anything on that one? What does it do? Upgrade. Upgrade command station. Okay. So, fleet. Equipment. Let's see, if we were to go like that, can we add equipment so increases damage system? So we've got lots of options. This is capital ship reinforcement kit. 10%. So what we've got in here, we've got artillery, cruiser, hard frigate, cruiser. We've got flagship reinforcement kit, line ship reinforcement kit. Increase damage of cruisers and frigates. So we've got cruisers and frigates. So let's go with that one in here. 'Cause that seems like a okay. And you're that, okay. Okay, that seems like reasonable, I think. Right, so let's just send you lot now. You lot can go down and see, they're quite strong. Can I send them both down at once? That's a bit of a bugger. They seem quite a bit stronger, they do. Okay. 82. Let's send you in there, and let's send you in after them, and then let's send you in as well. Okay, so we've got conflict. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that one. Completed. So they've completed that lot. Okay, cool. Yep, fine. Let's fight. Let's fight them. Okay, hopefully this will work. Right, enemy presence. cautious advance. 1 is a cautious advance, 2 there. If I go frontal assault, everything goes through that, which means that we could take 1 at a time. That's a yeah, keep having together 1 at a time. Frontal assault, brutal frontal assault. See how that works. Hold the line, start combat. Everything's going to land in there, and hopefully it will take them too long to get over there, so we could do significant damage on here. See, we've wiped them out. Victory imminent. We've taken that. We can now move on to this one, and that is okay. It's not nearly so useful. Let's retreat from there. That didn't work, did it? Okay. Fight or flee. Fight. No, it didn't go so well, did it? Frontal assault didn't work then. Okay, hunting detachments. Lightning strike. Stage assault. Let's go staged assault. Let's try that one. Start combat. Okay, they're going to come in there, and then they're coming in. Where's our next wave? Come on, people, get over there. Victory imminent. Missile salvo. Okay, uncontested. Now what we got left to go over here now? It's the 3rd stage with okay. God, that was a complete and total disaster. Fight. Oh my god, that was a total disaster. Okay. Lightning strike. Let's try that one. Uncontested. They've got to get over there now. Okay. Fence group. It's just like a war of attrition. Let's just run it to lightning fast speed. That was not a good fight. That was not a good fight. So we've now got control of this. If I can scroll up here, you look now. I'm going to move 1 down here to Zeus. We've got nothing else coming through there. Okay. A great amount of resources. We're in here, so let's go into here. Buildable system. Enter this construction. Enter the system. We've got natural beauty, bat hazardous. So what have we got here? So doom happiness, natural beauty, unbuilt. Local population, upgrade available. Let's just hold off. We've only got 1 buildable planet. We've found some great amount of resources in Greca after demasking the enemy command station. Okay. Oh, okay. That's minerals. So what do we want to build in? Let's just return out of here. Exit the star map. Okay. Alright. Okay. Diplomacy. Shall we try? Let's try a bit of diplomacy. Refuse to start diplomacy. That's colonisable. Oh look, buildable. So we've got one we can actually colonise all the way down there. Okay. Buildable. Construction. You're building that there. Natural beauty. Okay, increases long-term happiness. Desert world. I'm not sure what to build there. Interesting. Let's just come out of here. Let's go just this way. So at the moment we've got quite a healthy. We've got them either side of us. System, the construction in queue. Okay. Control system. Let's go to the end of this next end turn and see what they do, and I might call it then. It's an interesting game. There's a lot going on, but it's a lot going on, and a lot to read and a lot to look at. Cause it's turn 4, so something serious. There's something serious we need to discuss. What is it? We've built a bunch of outposts that gives you some influence on production, but it hardly gives us the ability to settle people in meaningful numbers. We have to have facilities for large. Let's go. We need people to man this. So we need to place where we can settle first big wave of people. We've identified a single planet in one of the systems controlled by the war clan of the Malsquith, that by this lot. It might be a good idea to grab it while they're the only ones hostile to us. Yes, it's in the bow system, not far from our current board. Unfortunately, there aren't any sensible alternatives. So if we want to set up anything proper here, we need that place, and we need it soon. Just be resilient at times, but hardly very concentrated. Occupying the bar system shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly self-defense anymore, that. Yeah, it is weird. We are. When I played the demo, this is what I struggled with. Not struggled. I did feel a little bit. We've become what we're running away from. Geishas are least of our worries. Yeah, exactly. Indeed, that's another less urgent matter. I can inform you that my search teams have balanced ourselves up. Okay. Basically means whatever we or you would like, direct them to research. Okay. Look to options. Okay, research technologies. Okay, so Zeus Link, Pegasus Expedition protocol. Okay, do that one. Crack on with that. Cost, unlock the construction of settlements. Okay, it's a single sit can depend. Okay, unlocks 2 to 3 structures. Okay, cool. Is that the turns it will take to do? Cost 100. Okay, so we'll cool, so we've got that. So okay, so let's come out of that then. Okay, they're still not done there. Where's the bore system? There. How do we get to it? We've got to go. Can we get to it from there to here? Let's go get shipments. We've got to go down here first of all. Okay, we're a bit on the repair. I've got to keep you there. Causable, you are. We need to build more fleets, don't we? Expand. Complete laboratory shipyard where on Zoka is complete. Okay, so can we build a fleet then, or what? Equipment, rename, garrison. That's the garrison fleet. So how do I about getting another commander then? Offensives, hired with a ship. Okay, let's go in planet on this system. Understood. Expansion. You're at pace. We need more minerals to produce ships. Okay, understood. Auto build. So if I'm going buildable, you're mine. Return. You're a shipyard. So if I go to shipyard. Fleets of repairing. Divs. So how do I actually build another fleet? How do you build another fleet then? Constructed. Location. I didn't mean to do it, did I, really? So if I'm in here, scanned, zoomed in view, construction view. So if I go to the shipyard, it was high. We need to have fleet base shipyard. Okay. Alright, so we need. Well, I'm not sure about that. Return. Fleets. We haven't got any space for. Okay. Hiring admiral, right? So we need to have another admiral, right? Okay. So what we got down here? Fleets. We got toughed out there. Fleets. Okay. So we do need to finish that then. Buildable. Okay, they're still repairing. Repair fleet. Can't move for 2 turns. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, okay. I think I might leave it just there. This is a fascinating game. There's an awful lot to learn. There's a lot to think about. But yeah, it's interesting. Let me know. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know your experiences of it. Because this is a big galaxy. And I'm assuming that there's a lot of people here. This reminds me very much of a Stellaris, I think. I'm sure it's Stellaris. But there's going to be a lot of people here. So I'm assuming that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Yes. So anyway, let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe because it helps the channel loads. Thanks for much watching, and as ever, I shall see you in the next one. Cheers. See ya. Bye.